Welcome to Speak English with Cath. I'm very happy you're here today. Today, we are talking about something many English learners feel but don't always say. Sometimes, you are in a group conversation. People are talking, laughing, sharing ideas, but when you try to speak, no one really listens.
Yes. That is exactly how I feel sometimes. I try to say something, but people just continue talking. It feels like I don't exist in the conversation.
That feeling is more common than you think. And today, we will explore why this happens and how you can change it.
I really want to fix this because sometimes I go home and think, maybe my English is not good enough.
I understand that feeling, but let me tell you something important. This is not only about your English level. It's also about how you join a conversation, how you express your ideas, and how confident you sound.
So it's not just vocabulary and grammar.
Exactly. Communication is not only words, it's also timing, tone, and confidence. Let's start with a real-life situation. Imagine this. You are at work. You are sitting with your colleagues. Everyone is discussing a project. People are speaking fast. Some people interrupt each other. The energy is high. You have an idea, a good idea, but you wait.
Yes, I always wait.
You wait for the perfect moment, but that moment never comes. And suddenly, someone else says something similar to your idea.
That hurts.
Yes, it does. And then you stay quiet because now you feel like your idea is not needed anymore.
That happens to me many times. I think too long and I miss my chance.
That's the first key problem. You wait too long. In natural conversations, especially in English, people don't always wait for perfect silence. Sometimes you need to enter the conversation actively.
But I'm afraid to interrupt. It feels rude.
That's a very good point. In some cultures, interrupting is rude, but in many English-speaking environments, small interruptions are normal. Let me teach you a simple and polite way to join. You can say, "Can I add something?" Or, "Sorry, can I jump in quickly?"
Oh, that sounds polite.
Yes, very polite and very natural. Let's practice. I'll be speaking and you try to join. I think this project needs more time because...
Sorry, can I jump in quickly?
Perfect. Now continue your idea.
I think we can also ask for help from another team.
That was excellent. You didn't wait too long, you entered smoothly, and your voice was clear. But sometimes I feel nervous. My voice becomes very soft.
That's another important reason people may ignore you. If your voice is too soft, people may not notice that you are speaking.
So it's not that they ignore me on purpose.
Most of the time, no. They are just focused on the conversation. If your voice is low or unsure, it's easy to miss. Let's try something. Say this sentence. I have an idea. First, say it softly.
I have an idea.
Now say it with more energy.
I have an idea.
Do you feel the difference?
Yes, the second one feels stronger.
Exactly. Confidence is not only inside you, people can hear it in your voice. Let's go deeper. Sometimes learners feel ignored because they use too many words.
Really?
Yes. When you speak too long, people may lose focus. In group conversations, short and clear is better. For example, instead of saying, I was thinking that maybe we could possibly try something different if everyone agrees, you can say, let's try something different.
Oh, that is much simpler.
Yes, simple English is powerful.
I think I try to sound smart, so I make long sentences.
Many learners do that, but in real conversations, clarity is more important than complexity. Now, let's imagine another situation. You are at a social event, maybe a small party or a gathering. People are talking in groups. You join one group. At first, you listen. That's good. But after some time, you still don't speak.
Yes, I just smile and nod.
And then people think maybe you don't want to talk.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yes, sometimes silence sends the wrong message. People aren't ignoring you. They think you prefer to listen.
So I need to show that I want to join.
Exactly. You can start with something small. For example, "That's interesting," or "I agree with you," or "Oh, really?" These are simple phrases, but they show you are part of the conversation.
So I don't need to say something big.
Not at all. Small steps build confidence. Let's practice again. I'll say something, and you respond naturally.
I just watched a really good movie last night.
Oh, really?
Good. Now add a small question.
What movie was it?
Perfect. See? You are now part of the conversation.
That feels easier than I expected.
That's the key. Don't try to be perfect, just try to be present. But what if people still talk over me?
That can happen, and it doesn't mean you're not important. Sometimes conversations are just fast and messy. In that moment, you can try again. You can say, "Let me finish, please," or "Just 1 second, please."
That sounds a bit strong.
Yes, but it's still polite, and sometimes you need that strength.
I see.
Confidence is like a muscle. You build it step by step. Today, you learned 3 important things. First, don't wait too long. Second, use a clear and confident voice. Third, keep your sentences simple.
That already helps me a lot.
And we're just getting started. Let's continue exploring this feeling because there are deeper reasons why you may feel ignored. Sometimes, I think the problem is not only speaking, it's also in my mind.
Tell me more about that.
Before I speak, I already feel nervous. I think, what if my English is wrong? Or what if they don't understand me?
Yes, that inner voice can be very strong.
And then I hesitate, even when I have something to say.
That hesitation is very important to understand because people don't only hear your words, they also feel your energy. If you feel unsure, your voice becomes softer, slower, less clear.
So people feel my doubt?
Exactly. Even if your sentence is correct, your tone may sound uncertain. Let's try something simple. Say this sentence in an unsure way. Maybe we can try this idea.
Maybe we can try this idea.
Now say it with confidence.
We can try this idea.
Very good. Do you notice the difference?
Yes, the second one feels stronger and clearer.
That's because you removed hesitation words. Words like maybe, I think, I'm not sure, but they are not always bad, but if you use them too much, your message becomes weak.
I use those words a lot.
Many learners do because they want to sound polite, but there is a balance. You can be polite and still be confident. For example, instead of, I think maybe we should change this, you can say, I suggest we change this.
Oh, that sounds more professional too.
Yes, and more direct. Now let's talk about another situation. You are in a group of friends, everyone is telling stories, someone tells a funny story, everyone laughs. You also have a similar story, but you don't share it.
Yes, I keep it in my head.
Why?
Because I feel like my story is not interesting enough, or I'm afraid I cannot explain it well.
That feeling is very human. But here's the truth. People are not waiting for perfect stories. They are enjoying connection.
Connection.
Yes, conversation is not a performance. It's a shared experience. You don't need to impress, you just need to join.
That changes how I think about speaking.
Good. Let's practice telling a simple story. I'll help you. Start with this. Something funny happened to me yesterday.
Something funny happened to me yesterday.
Great. Now add one detail.
I was at a coffee shop.
Good. Now what happened?
I ordered coffee, but I said the wrong word.
That's perfect. Now finish it.
I asked for chicken instead of kitchen. Everyone laughed, including me.
That's a great story. Short, simple, real.
But it's not perfect English.
It doesn't need to be. It's clear and it's human. That's what people remember. Now let's talk about listening, because good conversation is not only speaking.
I think I listen a lot.
Yes, but there are two types of listening: passive listening and active listening.
What's the difference?
Passive listening is when you just stay quiet. Active listening is when you show reactions. For example, you can say, "Really? No way. That's interesting. I see."
So small reactions help?
A lot. They show you are engaged, and they make people more likely to include you. Let's try. Yesterday, I had a very busy day at work.
Oh, really?
Yes, I had 3 meetings and no break.
Wow, that's a lot.
See? Now the conversation feels alive.
Yes, it feels more natural.
Exactly. Now let's go deeper into a difficult situation. Sometimes people really do interrupt you.
Yes, that happens too.
And when it happens many times, you start to feel discouraged.
I feel like, why should I even try?
That feeling is understandable. But let's change how you respond. Instead of stopping, you can calmly continue. For example, you start speaking, "I think this idea could work because..." Someone interrupts. You can say, "Sorry, let me finish."
That feels brave.
Yes, it's a small act of confidence. Let's practice that. I'll interrupt you.
Okay.
Tell me your idea.
I think we should change the plan because... But we already tried that before. Sorry, let me finish. I think we should try again with a different approach.
Excellent. You stayed calm, you didn't stop, you respected yourself.
That feels powerful.
It is. Now let's talk about another hidden problem: comparing yourself to others.
I do that a lot.
You hear someone speaking fast, using big words, and you think, "I'm not as good as them."
Yes, exactly.
But here is something important. Fast English is not always better English.
Really?
Yes, some native speakers speak fast, but not clearly. Some learners speak slower, but very clearly. And guess what? People understand the clearer speaker.
That makes me feel better.
Good. Your goal is not to be the fastest speaker. Your goal is to be understood.
I like that.
Let's do a small speaking practice. I'll give you a situation. You are in a meeting. You want to give your opinion. Say this in a clear and confident way. "I think we need more time to finish this project."
I think we need more time to finish this project.
Good. Now make it stronger.
We need more time to finish this project.
Excellent. Now add one reason. "We need more time to finish this project because the details are not ready."
Perfect. Short, clear, strong. I feel more confident when I speak like that.
And that confidence will grow with practice. Now let's imagine one more situation. You are in a group, and there is one person who talks a lot.
I know that person.
Yes, we all do. In that situation, you need to create your own space. You can say, "Can I share something?" Or, "I'd like to add something."
That sounds polite but clear.
Exactly. You are not fighting for attention, you are inviting space.
I like that idea.
Because conversation is not about being loud, it's about being present and clear.
I feel like I'm starting to understand this more deeply.
And there is still more to explore, because feeling ignored is not only about speaking skills, it's also about how you see yourself in the conversation. Let's go a little deeper into that idea. How you see yourself in a conversation changes how you show up.
What do you mean by that?
If you see yourself as the quiet one or the one with weak English, you will naturally speak less. You may hold back your ideas. You may wait too long. You may even stop trying.
That sounds like me.
And that's okay. Many people feel this way. But here's something important. You don't need to become a different person. You just need to change one small belief.
Which belief?
Instead of thinking, my English is not good enough, try this. My voice is worth hearing.
My voice is worth hearing.
Say it again, but stronger.
My voice is worth hearing.
Good. That belief will slowly change your behavior, because when you believe your voice matters, you will use it more.
I like that, but I think it will take time.
Yes, it will. Confidence is built step by step, and today you already started. Now let's bring everything together with a longer real-life practice. Imagine this situation. You are in a small group discussion at work. 3 people are talking about a plan. You want to join the conversation. Let's do a full role play. I will be one colleague, you will be yourself. Ready?
Ready.
I think we should finish this project by Friday, even if it's not perfect.
Sorry, can I jump in?
Of course.
I think we need more time to finish it properly.
But the deadline is very close.
Yes, I understand. But if we rush, the quality may be low.
That's a good point.
Maybe we can ask for 2 more days.
I like that idea. That felt real.
Because it is real. And you did very well. You entered the conversation, you spoke clearly, you gave a reason, and you stayed calm.
I didn't try to use difficult words.
Exactly. And that made your message stronger. Now let's try a social situation. You're at a small gathering, people are talking about travel. I'll start.
I recently visited a beautiful beach. It was so relaxing.
Oh, really? Where'd you go?
I went to an island with very clear water.
That sounds amazing. I had a similar experience last year.
Tell me about it.
I visited a quiet place near the mountains. It was very peaceful and the air was so fresh.
That sounds lovely.
Yes, I really enjoyed it.
See what you did there?
I asked a question and then shared my own story.
Exactly. That's the rhythm of conversation. Ask, respond, share. You are now part of the flow.
Before, I would only listen.
And now?
Now I feel like I can join.
That's a big step. Now let's talk about one last important thing, handling mistakes.
Oh, I still worry about that.
Of course, everyone does. But here's the truth. Mistakes are normal in conversation. Even native speakers make mistakes.
Really?
Yes, they forget words, they say the wrong thing, they correct themselves. The difference is they keep speaking.
I usually stop when I make a mistake.
That's what we want to change. Instead of stopping, you can correct yourself and continue. For example, I went to the store yesterday.
So, I don't need to be perfect.
Not at all. Progress is more important than perfection.
That takes some pressure away.
Good. Now let's do one final practice. You will speak for a few sentences. Don't worry about being perfect, just express your idea. Topic: why learning English is important to you.
Learning English is important to me because I want to communicate with more people. Sometimes I feel shy, but I want to improve. I also want better opportunities in my career.
That was excellent. Clear, honest, real.
I feel more confident now than before.
And that confidence will continue to grow every time you speak. Remember these simple ideas. Don't wait too long. Use a clear voice. Keep your sentences simple. Join with small phrases and believe your voice matters.
I think that last one is the most powerful.
It really is, because when you believe it, everything else becomes easier.
Thank you, Cath. This conversation helped me a lot.
You're very welcome. And to everyone listening, if you sometimes feel ignored when speaking English, you are not alone. Your voice matters. Your ideas matter. and step by step, you can learn to express them with confidence. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and be kind to yourself.
We believe in you.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We're very happy you're here. Take care and keep going.